All right, so we are live right about now. Welcome to Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Cora. All right, sorry, my voice is down because it is late night over here. But look, this gist is hot and trending, and if we don't talk about it now, tell me, when are we going to discuss it? So let's just dive right into this editorial story that keeps giving. Now, a whole lot is unfolding. Some of the things that I said days even before editorial's event is actually happening right about now. So there's no way we're not going to sit here and discuss it. If you are watching the replay, you are welcome. And do not forget to subscribe. Hit that red subscribe button if you are enjoying our gist. And do not forget also to turn on your notifications so you can dissect and analyze with us here. And there's just so much. Okay, so let's quickly check our sound just to make sure our sound is good, and we get right into the gist. Okay, so our sound is great, so we don't end up talking to ourselves for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. I don't know how long this will take, but from the title already, you know what we're about to discuss. First of all, we will start with Editorial's younger sister's shade. Okay. Editorial's younger sister, according to her, that a lot has been going on and she is not going to keep quiet anymore. We are going to hear from the horse's mouth, okay? I'm not just going to sit here and explain to you everything she said. We're going to pull up her channel and we are going to play her video and we're going to dissect it step by step as she speaks. And as she talks about how she feels and how she feels that reactors are overdoing things and all of that. But if you are watching us and you feel like contributing, please don't hold back. If you want to join the conversation, let me know so I can drop a link. And also if you want to just be in the chat, letting us know how you feel about the whole situation, then that is also welcomed. But let's get right into this gist right about now. So a whole lot of videos has been flying up and down, right, left, center here on YouTube since Editorial announced her hotel, okay, the opening of her hotel and all of that. So, seeing this video from Editorial's younger sister, I was just laughing because there was just so much going through my mind when I was watching her video and listening to what she had to say, and when she was addressing the reactors and all of that. So we will quickly dive right into that. So let's go to, what's her name again? Um, some Kemsey, right? Let me see. I think it's Life of Kemsey. Let's try it out. Life of Kemsey. I think that's her name. Yes. Okay, so that's the last video. She uploaded that video 3 hours ago. So you can see that this is actually Hmm. Okay. Let me not even say anything because by tomorrow, we're going to be seeing more videos and more comments about this video that Editorial's sister just did. So on her thumbnail, she wrote there, she said, "Hmm, drama as Eddie Golden's hotel creates job opportunities." Okay, did you hear that? Drama, like editorial sister dey vex. She dey para, as she call dey para, I come dey remember the song wey grandma gift be dey sing for that event. Kom 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 kom, Nkonkwa Basimbong. That song never come up from my mind since. Victoria family on a bit drama gone gone gone. Ah yeah 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 yeah. Una they give us joy for this street. We just the vibe. The cruise no be here. Okay, and she also wrote the okay. Why make episode upon episode? Now your hotel, like editorial sister the para. So let's get right into her video as we're going to analyze it. Okay, so her advert is still playing. Once the advert is done, I'll put up the this in volume so we can hear what she has to say. I don't want to skip her advert. I want to allow it play. So let's wait for her advert to finish playing. Okay. One of one is done. One of 2 is playing right now, is counting down, and in few seconds we're going to be done and we're going to get right into her video. Okay, all right.
Build your own. She is your major source of income. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I was so eager to make this particular video. I don't think I have ever been eager to make a video the way I am now. I am supposed to be well packaged, but this is a video that does that this is a video that does not even need so much introduction. It's just a video that has to be straight to the point. This is an unpopular opinion. This is a video that nobody sent me. I am sending myself because I need to say what is in my mind. I've been seeing so many things online and it's beginning to be disgusting. I don't know if it's just
Okay, so in order to make this fair use, we have to pause once in a while and also talk in between. So we're not just playing someone else's content. Now let's jump on two things she already said so far. She started by talking about her looks. Right now she's just carrying a simple braid and wearing a simple top, no makeup, none of that. I guess that's the reason why she said, well, she wants to do this video and she has never been this eager to do a video, but she's not looking the part. But well, it doesn't really matter because what she wants to talk about is really pressing. You can get that. And then secondly, she said, this is a video that I want to do that nobody is sending me, but I am sending myself. That word doesn't mean that there are some other videos that you have done that someone actually sent you to do. Okay, let's keep listening.
me, but if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. Have you noticed that these reactors people, these people that are reacting, they don't have like, okay, let me just put it this way that they make reactions based on what we see, right? Fine. What is this? And we think that they are copying themselves. For example, when a particular person makes a video about something, like Mrs. A, or let's say person A, reactor A makes a video about a particular subject. Reactor B will go and watch reactors A own. And then she will now make her own reaction based on what A has done. Then C will now watch A and B's own. And then she will now also make the same reaction, the same storyline, the same thumbnail. Because why are all of you making the same video? No. I am so confused. It is so.
Okay, so here she's talking about how she feels like reactors are not being genuine, reactors are not putting in the work. That's what I understand for what she's saying, because it seems like they're copying each other. They have the same thumbnail, they have the same storyline. I'll tell you what, reaction is a video, it's a niche that you are reacting on something. And these particular reactors, there are lots of reactors on the streets of YouTube, but now we're focusing on these Nigerian reactors because most of them react on YouTubers, okay? Mostly content creators, but there are other people that react to movies, people react to celebrity, you can react to anything actually that you so desire. So let me correct this thing that people feel like maybe reactors are doing the same thing. For example, let's take the case of editorial now that we're discussing. Let me not give example with any um fast something that people will have to go figure and all of that. No, let's use editorial for example. Editorial announced her hotel, right? And reactors are going to most definitely react to editorial announcing her hotel. Now, what is supposed to be the thumbnail? Either you're using the photo of editorial or you're using the photo of editorial's hotel that editorial has already shared. That's just the reasonable thing to do, because now when people look at your title and your thumbnail, they know who you're talking about. They can recognize, they know if they want to click or they don't want to click. So seeing reactor A and reactor B and reactor C having the same thumbnail, having the same storyline, they are talking about the same person. So it might seem that they have the same storyline, but if you pay much attention to each reactor discussing, for example, now the editorial hotel, you will see that everybody is not making exactly the same point if you're paying attention. But if you're not just paying attention, you might make the mistake of thinking just because that everybody maybe have editorials photos and editorials hotel photo as their thumbnail and have the name Editorial or Eddie Golden Hotel. Now I'm using this as an example, and being that is Editorial sister that is dragging reactors. So I'm just trying to center this around the same topic and all of that. But you kind of get my point. So you laughing at the reactors and trying to make mockery of them doesn't really make much sense, because they are reacting to the same thing. If they were reacting to different thing and they were actually saying kind of the same thing, then you're like, wait, is this not supposed to be different? And are you not supposed to all have like different opinion and all of that? So there is nothing like reactor A is watching reactor B. One thing I think people do is, okay, you see somebody reacted to something. You might watch the person's video, but you also need to go and watch the main video that that person is talking about, so you can form your own opinion. So I don't think that when reactor A publishes a video, reactor B goes and watches reactor A's video, and from what reactor A had to say, this person will now draw his or her own conclusion and now go and create his or her own video. Then reactor C will now come in and watch reactor A and reactor B and draw his or her own conclusion. I don't think that's what the reactors are doing. If you're watching them, you will know that they all don't always say the same thing. And they all don't always agree, even when they're discussing a particular person. So everybody goes on and watches a video, same way that in a classroom, a teacher would teach. 20, 30 students will be in a class. But if a test is being set, everybody's not going to get A. Everybody's not going to get B. Everybody's not going to get C. Some people are going to get A. Some people are going to get B, C. Some people is even going to get F. And it doesn't even matter if you're sitting at the front. If you do not understand, you do not understand. And there are things that some persons will miss while watching a video and other people will pick on. And those are things that they will also include in their video. So making mockery of them in that aspect, that one not follow. Let's continue. Like I said, if you're coming in and you're wondering why we're talking and we're pausing the video, this is someone else's content. And in order to get fair use on YouTube, you have to make it your own. And that's exactly what we're doing. So I cannot play Kemsy's. If you're wondering who's talking, it's Editorial's younger sister, Kemsy. Okay. The lady dragged reactors. So we're just here to also react to what Editorial's younger sister said about reactors. Okay, so let me pull it back on and let's continue to listen.
Confusing to me at this point. You are making reaction for crying out loud. It is not even your original content. You are not even original in your reaction. I don't understand. So even when you are about other people, you don't even have what to say. You are going to look at your reactor, like your fellow reactor, to know what so what you say. It is so pathetic. It is beginning to be so insane. All of you are now making the same video. Like all of you are now making the same title, the same thumbnail, DSS everywhere, Prado everywhere. How? How? And then another shocking one. This one is so shocking.
Okay, so here she said DSS everywhere, Prado everywhere, same thumbnail, same title. Now there are some reactors that might be using the same thumbnail, the same title. If you look closely, you will notice that those reactors are very close. They are probably friends outside the streets of YouTube. Or you might notice that some persons are really carrying others along, in the sense that they are really pushing for a reactor that is just coming behind them. So you will notice that when they get on such gist, they might want to share it with that particular reactor that they really want to push to also get up there. Not everybody climbs a ladder and then breaks it. Some people climb a ladder and they leave it up there for other people to climb up. And when they get to the top, they stretch down their hands to actually help other people climb the ladder safely. And if they have to share tips and tricks that they've learned, they will do so. If you're a YouTuber or you're a content creator, you know that if even me that I do celebrity gist sometimes and all of that, there are people I know that are content creators that are not really into celebrity gist. If they see something I've not seen, they drop it on my Instagram. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? I was like, oh no, I didn't see it. Now I have to go read up and put out the video. So if not for that content creator sending me that celebrity gist, maybe I will see it later on, or I won't even see it because more stories are coming about different celebrities worldwide and all of that. So that's the reason why you see some people having the same thumbnail. Probably somebody is sharing with someone that is really close to them. So there is nothing to mock and laugh about a situation like that. Instead, it is commendable because on YouTube Street, you notice that a lot of people act like it is a competition. They don't want to help. They don't want to do anything because of the fear of me person no grow past me. So if you see people having similar, that it probably they're in communication and someone is helping someone to also get up there, just as Editorial became a YouTuber, started earning money and decided to bring her mom grandma gift, and also brought you that is talking and your other sister Ukeme and the rest of your family members that she introduced. And even in the event, grandma gift said it by her own self there when she was giving the speech after she sang the Nkom Kom 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 Nkonkwa Basimbong song. She had said in grandma's own words that Editorial brought her grandma gift to YouTube, and Editorial has introduced so many people into this same business. So I don't know why you think it is strange that people are having similar thumbnail or title. Okay, so let's keep going.
I don't know how to analyze this one. Sometimes backwards when my sister actually did, was it birthday or Bernie's birthday, she shared a birthday party, and then she was posting the videos. These same reactors were criticizing and saying that she's making episodes upon episodes for birthday party where person using money to do video, saying they make episodes. Do you know that these same reactors, because of the opening of our hotel, these same reactors are the ones that are now making episodes upon episodes using our hotel to cash out? Like, do you understand? I don't understand. Even me, that is the sister of the billionaire hotel. I mean, the sister hotel, the CEO, the sister.
Okay, so let's stop here and talk about the episode upon episode that people are making, that's reactors are making, and how reactors actually mocked Editorial when Editorial did a birthday party. Or well, she too, she wasn't too sure if it was a birthday, but Editorial was actually celebrating something. But Editorial decided not to post the video all at once, but decided to post them batch by batch, and maybe reactors were complaining about it. Look, first of all, in YouTube, in life, let me not even say in YouTube, in life, whatever you do, some people are going to commend you, some people will not. Some people will look for something to say that is against you. Do not pay much attention because that is life. Everybody will not love and appreciate you. No matter how good you try to be, you can't please everybody. So don't take certain things to heart. Editorial did what she wanted to do. Editorial understand content creation and all of that. Editorial understand what goes in, and I believe that's the reason why Editorial doesn't really come out as frequent as so many people that defend her come out to say, why are you talking about me? Why are you this? Why are you that? Editorial knows what it takes, okay, to get to the point where people will even start talking about you. You understand? So to her, Editorial knows that, this is a sign of progress. It shows that I'm doing something right. It shows that I'm actually, climbing up this ladder. It shows that something good is happening in my life. For someone to sit down, set their ring light, and start talking about me, making me a topic. Editorial might have not find it funny that reactors were saying that she was posting it that way. But some of these things are just cruise, and I think even Editorial understand. Okay, and I believe as at when that happened, I believe Editorial understood that people were just trying to cruise, maybe, or maybe she didn't find it funny. I do not know, okay, because I didn't see any video of Editorial, responding to people saying whatever they were saying. And then moving on to now, that Editorial announced her hotel. There is no way you would tell people to actually make one video concerning this Editorial's hotel and that will be it. But for example, if you're celebrating a birthday, it is possible for you to post that video, that vlog at once. It is possible, but nobody will tell you what to do in your channel. Your channel is your channel. You will do what you want to do. And anybody that doesn't want can just go and sleep. Okay. But in the case of Editorial's hotel, first of Editorial announced that she's building a hotel. Of course, reactors are going to react on that. Editorial further announced that she's going to be having a grand opening, showing the flyer and all of that. Of course, reactors are also going to react on that. Now, when the D-Day comes, if and even before the D-Day, Editorial started posting videos of the building, all according to her, all the time Mr. Mazi, her husband, had to film those videos and explain. All of those things are things that as Editorial is bringing them out, the reactors are also filming. There is no way that a reactor will say, okay, Editorial announced a hotel, and all of a sudden you will know how big the space is, you will know how many tipper and trailer of sands that were brought in, you will know what Mr. Mazi did, so you can comment. No, that's what's going to bring this into episode upon episode, because Editorial is posting not just one long 1 hour video or 2 hours video. Editorial is posting 15, 20, 25, 26, 30 minutes videos and stuffs like that. So that's how the reactors are also following up what your sister is actually doing. So if you go back to Editorial's channel, you will also see that Editorial posted a lot of videos and people reacted. And because they are reactors, it is their job to jump on any new trend. So hence they have episode upon episode. And even if they will call it season one, season two, season three, they will keep doing that until when Editorial is done, they will jump on something else. Now, there are so many other things going on also that people will jump on. But once Editorial is done, and do not forget that this is also a good publicity for Editorial. There are people that don't know about Editorial. There are people that don't know that Editorial just built a hotel. But because these people are reacting, they keep talking about it. There are certain people that will come across these videos like, what the heck? What is this person that these people keep talking about? Let me just go check it out. And you never know who will be watching from which part of the world. The person will decide to visit maybe Nigeria one of these days. Or like, oh, they said this hotel is owned by a YouTuber. Let me go see it. Let me go visit it. When content creators visit Abuja, they might want to go see Editorial's hotel also and make something, make video, do all of that. So what the reactors are doing is actually good for business. Okay, it is good for business because it's also helping to promote your sister's hotel, which we know how much it actually costs if you want to pay someone to promote even your YouTube channel or anything you're doing, your business. You know how much it costs. But these reactors are reacting. Yes, you might say, okay, they're earning something out of it, but Editorial is also gaining. So it's not a one-sided thing. Okay, it's going both ways. Editorial is gaining more popularity. People are getting to know her hotel. People might want to go there. You never know. And these people might be cashing out with it too. So both parties are benefiting. Okay, so let's keep on listening to Editorial's younger sister shade to reactors.
Of Eddie Goulding's luxury billionaire hotel. I have not even the other time I had to go to one of them's channel. I had to look at the video she has made of the hotel. Oh, the one that they want Bravo, the one that they chased who, the one that GSS did what, the one that they pepper spray. Very, very useless titles, very useless, very forceless. I'm not even talking about the first part. I'm just talking about the fact that this set of people actually stay and they've done episodes of videos about an hotel that even me, the CEO sister, I never even look at. I have to now start compare. I now have to challenge myself that I don't understand why.
Okay, so from what she said here, there's something I noticed when she said at a point she had to go to one of them's channel to check out the person's video, which the person had false titles and false whatnot. Look, if you're a content creator, you've decided to be a content creator and you've decided you want to call someone out, be bold enough. Be bold enough to say the person's name, because right here I feel like you actually had one person in mind here, but you actually threw the shot to all of them reactors. Like they all received bullet for what you probably had for one person. Maybe you didn't like the title that one particular person was using or the narrative that person was trying to bring. Be bold enough to call that person out and say, look, you're not the only reactor on the street. You're doing too much. ABC and this and that, and you doesn't make sense. Point it out. I see you're also a growing YouTuber. So if that reactor will also respond back to you, that's another way, because you've already put yourself out there, because your sister, that is the person that is being talked about, hasn't said anything yet. So you want to defend your sister, you want to do it. So it is all part of the cloud chasing. If you feel like the reactors are chasing cloud, you two, you're out here chasing cloud, trying to use it to also grow your channel or cash out. Because the way you said that, you had to challenge yourself after you saw so many videos that the reactors have done. It simply means that you're looking at it like, oh my goodness, can you imagine the views they are getting for the channels that are monetized? Can you imagine how much they are getting? And then me, that I'm the system, the family member, I have to do better. If you've gotten to that point where you feel like other people are cashing out with your sister's name and you also want to cash out big time, please call the damn reactor out by their name. If you're saying something to someone, direct it to the person. I love the fact that you tried your best not to use, not to be too insultive. You chose your words wisely, and and it was obvious. You even said it at the beginning of the video that you don't want to use bad words, and I commend you for that. That it shows maturity. You don't have to call someone out of their name just to make a point, but I feel like at this point you should have just mentioned that particular reactor, so the person knows, him or her knows, that here, Kemsey was talking to me directly, and the person might have an explanation. You never know. Maybe the person might not even get angry. The person might just like, oh, I think Kemsey is misunderstanding me. Maybe Kemsey felt like I'm bringing down her sister's hotel. Maybe Kemsey felt like I'm trying to mess with Editorial's business. Let me just do another video to explain myself better and uh, try to explain so people understand my point of view or the point I was trying to make. Maybe I wasn't clear enough in the first, second, third video, or how many videos you said you saw. Let's keep listening.
Are people that are not related, no, related. Why are they people living and you like it? I'm just saying myself. I'm saying myself like like I saw myself then. I had to process myself. I had to challenge myself. I will see because I was not I was actually it's coming to say that she's making episodes of videos. I it's her money. It's her hard work. Whether she do 1,000, it is none of your business. Provided she did it by herself. Like it's her sweat.
Okay, so her advert is playing. I will let it play and then I'll bring it back. Okay, so talking about that whether Editorial does 1 or 10 episodes is nobody's business. Well, it is their business because they are reactors and they react to things. Okay, they cannot tell Editorial what to do, but you cannot say it's not their business when they have made it their business, because the reaction is a niche. So it's almost like when people talk about celebrities, all those big names, movie stars, people don't kind of complain so much. But when you talk about YouTubers and all of that, people are complaining. It shouldn't be that way.
Any bad word. But you clueless. Let me just use that word clueless because that is the most safest word. That is like that's for whatsoever. Oh, of course, you already do. Don't sound right. You don't need to give what you say. People are always going to have different versions, different stories.
Okay, so let's go into this. She said, you're not related to this person in any way, and you're there doing series of videos. You don't have to be related to someone in order to celebrate with the person or whatever. And in the case of these reactors, they are reactors. They react to what is going on depending on the type of reaction. In this case, the reactors that she was actually talking about, they actually react mostly, if you check most of the Nigerian reactors that talks about editorial, because we have other Nigerian reactors that are doing movies, music, celebrity, and whatnot. But the ones that sit and talk about editorial, those are the ones she's referring to, those reactors. And if you check those reactors, they mostly react to YouTubers than any other thing. Some of them kind of throw in celebrity and whatnot here and there, but majority, at least 80 to 90% of their videos are about YouTubers. So there is no way you will say it is not their business that editorial just built the hotel. Of course, it is their business, and it falls in line with what they do. So they will most definitely react to it. So it shouldn't come as a surprise to you that they are making multiple videos. And don't be confused, Kemsey, as you said, that you just cannot understand why they're doing series upon series. It is their job to do it. If they're not doing it, that's when it should be strange to you that, wait, is it not their job to talk about YouTubers? Why are they not talking about my sister? Why are they not celebrating my sister or even saying something negative as you feel like they are always doing? So what they are doing right now falls in line with what they have actually chosen to do on the streets of YouTube. So don't be confused. Let's keep listening to Kemsey.
About who you are, what your personality is, how you do your things, and all those stuff. If they had the opportunity to be where you are, what they are accusing you of doing, they will do it more than them, and more than you. Imagine, person when they say another person they look at this so for your own party. Na me, no be own party o, no be him, no be nothing wey concern am. It's not the cousin, it's not the auntie, it's not the uncle, it's not the sister, it's not anything, it's not even a friend. You don't know am from Adam, but you don sit down dey do series of episodes on top person thing. God imagine say you come go build your own small kitchen. Wetin how which kind video you go do? Well, my point is that I'm not against you reactions doing episodes on episodes on my sister's billionaire hotel. She's feeding you guys is evidence, so continue. I mean, God has to use someone to bless someone. So God has been using my sister to bless many people, and you people reactors are not an exception. So it is a good thing that my sister is actually a blessing to your life, whether you like it or not. If you like, go and hit your head on the wall. She is your major source of income. She is the reason why you are eating.
Well, here is when I feel like, Kemsey, you are not right by saying this. When people try to shade people with this, a person is someone's source of income, major source of income. The person is the reason why people are eating. Kemsey, before you say things like that, you should do a little bit of digging into other people's life also. You have to have gotten to a certain level of YouTube to be able to say YouTube money is what you're using to feed. A whole lot of people have their businesses, have their 9 to 5 jobs, have so many other things going on uh, about them. So you cannot say that Edith is the source of income for these reactors, and you cannot say Edith is the one feeding them, and without Edith they cannot eat and stuffs like that, whether they like it or not. I disagree with you, because if you feel that way, how do you think the owner of YouTube feels? YouTube is not owned by Niger person, neither is it owned by an African person. So, how do you want the owner of YouTube to feel? Because without the owner of YouTube, without Google, because YouTube is owned by Google, so without Google, without YouTube, tell me where Edith would have been. Because Edith has shared her struggles and how she started and hustle and everything. So without YouTube, Edith too wouldn't have been where she is today. So it is a normal thing. Don't make it feel like you're raising shoulders and you're trying to put other people down just because you feel like they're saying if somebody's trying to say something. That's why I said you should have named names and try to correct people where you feel they have gone wrong instead of going this route of, and a lot of people do this thing that they little thing they feed you, I feed this. I feel like it's a very weird way of thinking, and it's a weird thing to say because at the end of the day, food is not everything. There are people that their homes are stuck with food. They have money, they have everything, but they can't even eat. They don't even have the health. Okay. So don't brag with things like this because at the end of the day, your own sister said it herself. 9 years on YouTube got me this. So without YouTube, she wouldn't have been where she is. So if people are talking about her, don't feel like it's because of Edith that those people are eating, because they also have a job, they have other things that they're doing also that puts food on their table. If someone is going wrong, point it out. Let the person know. So so and so video you did, ABCD, you said in that video, I didn't like it, or I don't think it's right. You're not correct. Say what you have to say. And maybe if the person is reasonable enough, the person might come back and address it or explain to you in the comment section. Because probably the person didn't explain very well. So that was tacky in my opinion that you said that. It is tacky because people don't always put their whole life on YouTube. For example, if Editorial did not post that she built that hotel, people won't know. A lot of people even said stuffs like Editorial play them because they looked at her as a very poor person and all of that. So you never know. These people that you're looking down on, these reactors, they might be owners of hotels and big businesses in Nigeria and all of that. Owner landlords and landladies and whatnot. So you never know. Do not judge a book by its cover. I said the same thing when I was talking about Editorial also. When people were like, we're super chatting, we were doing this. Some people were borrowing money to gift Editorial, thinking Editorial was poor because there was few piece of meat in her soup. Look, now, person will get few piece of meat, see in hotel. So, Kemsey, don't feel like you know people from just seeing them on the streets of YouTube. A lot of people have a whole other life out there.
She's the reason why you are eating. But what what say something? When you like something, that she's talking more. You are giving is so evident. Like you know, it's something that it's something your God and others are concerned. This is something I know. Anyway, this is actually very important because I mean, how I'm just saying that continue what you're doing, but don't be too pained because your videos show the amount of pain that you have. Now, your fellow woman did that thing. Somebody came and then the person said that she built her billions and she built something that is worth $1 billion. You've not built anyone and you are there being paid. And all these people are women. All these people are women. If you are not happy for someone, how will you not achieve your own aim in life? How do you expect yourself to even
Okay, so her advert is playing, and we're going to allow her ads to play so she can cash out also. Because Kemsi, the para, the people they cash out with her sister name when she never cash out. Mokwala Kemzi advert to play, make Kemzi cash out too. But Kemzi, you really said a lot toward the end of this your video, man. I guess you're just upset. But another thing I noticed, you in your statement, you kept sounding like you were referring to one person because not so many times you said you people. Okay, you kept saying you're just referring to some person. And I don't know why you were not able to just say that person's name so the person can take correction. Right now the person will not take correction because the person doesn't know that you're talking to the person. Right now it seems like you're referring to all the reactors. Okay, so have you passed a message? Yeah, but is it going to be effective? No.
Expect your spirit to be happy with your own self. The person has to down say give them una senior her. Una senior her well. Yes, you can.
This mentality of people, senior people, and people, look, you never know. All fingers are not equal. Destinies, faces are different. Okay, if you feel like Editorial is very young and she has achieved what she has achieved, we can pull up so many other YouTubers that are even before they were teenagers, they've already cashed out big time with big homes, with everything massive. So then you will now realize that Editorial is even too old if you feel like these people are old. And this is not me trying to defend the reactors, but I'm just trying to point out that sometimes when we try to pass a message, stick to the message and don't make it too shady because then you're going to lose the whole relevance and everything. And I think that's what Kemsey did toward the end of her video. She tried her best in the beginning to try to be more reasonable. Toward the end, she was now throwing too much shade and saying things that are not they're not realistic, talking about Editorial is people's bosses. You never know. Like I'm saying, if Editorial didn't show people, you wouldn't have known. So what if these reactors too, they have things that they're doing in the low that you don't know about? So you cannot say, because they're talking about Editorial is now their boss. Because even if they don't talk about Editorial, there's going to be many other people or many other content that they might be able to talk about and even cash out, maybe even more. For example, if they talk about Editorial, majority of people that might watch might be people from Nigeria, Africa, and all that would know how the CPM is. If they now switch to talk about certain people that are based in some other part of where CPM are so high, you will see that for even lesser view that what they will be cashing out more than what they got from when they talked about Editorial, your sister. So try to understand YouTube more. It's deeper than what you see and what you understand. So be calming down.
Your own. What are the worst part? These people have husband. They have husband, and then your husband is going to be there. Your husband is very much aware that the woman, like the wife, like his wife, has used as a head, and then his own wife is sitting down to start opening her mouth to start that. Can you say rubbish? You give your husband respect. If you know that you don't respect your husband in the home, you don't have to let us know. You don't have to let us know that you don't accord your husband some specific kind of respect. Because how would your husband be there and you are just foreclosing? You're not just making a reaction. You are foreclosing in all your videos are about your hotel, how is not luxurious, how is not don't be your fellow woman be down. However, when in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that what I'm trying to say as my title implies, because I'm thinking of what to title this video. But I think that my title, the one I have in my head, which is Editorial is feeding all the reactor. Editorial employs all the, I don't even know how I'm going to put it. But what I'm trying to say is that the reactors are having their daily bread because of Editorial. Well, if you're a reactor and you're having your daily bread because of Editorial, you already know yourself. So we don't have to be calling names. I mean, you already know yourself. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Do what is in your mind. There are many people that will castigate you for doing a particular thing in a particular way. Just know that not everybody is supposed to be by your side. Not everybody is supposed to like what you do. Your choice is the best. Once you are getting the best for yourself, then that's it. On this note, I rest my case.
All right, so that brings us to the end of Kems's video. But rounding up with Kemsy, let me quickly say this. If you want gallant, gallant. If you know say you daily live, no con they play gallantness because people go see through you. You understand? Like so many shots you throw towards this end, no they necessary at all. If they try to make point, Kemsy, go straight to the point and tell people like mention people name mention the name and point out within the person or persons don't like just they throw points up and down, say look this one here, that. Mm-mm. No be am. You went further to talk about people's husband. How is it that people's husband are aware that their wives are making caricature of themselves on the street, knowing fully well that their age mate is building something massive and they're just there running their mouth, cho, and all of that? Who told you that everybody's husband is a YouTuber? Who told you that everybody's husband knows when their wives are filming videos? Some husbands just know that their wives are creating content, but they don't even know anything about that content. Hello, Choice TV. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Some husbands don't even know what their wife, if you ask them, they say, that my wife saying they create content, but me, I don't know what they do. Do you understand? Because these men are working class people, people that are working long hours. And the last thing they want to do is to come and sit down and be having YouTube conversation with their wife. After spending so many hours outside, you're not coming back home to discuss YouTube. Ah, network they worry, sorry. This Europe network sometimes head they touch. Husbands will not go out there to work and come out to come back and sit down and be discussing YouTube with their wife. That few hours that they're home, that's the time that they're going to have quality time. That's the time he's going to ask about the children. That's the time you will want to serve him food. The first thing, you know what thing happened today for YouTube? Mm-mm. Say who talk? You mean this all this talk where they happen here? Now editorial sister, na the matter will they talk here. Now the life of Kemsy. Now her video will be the play. It's life of Kemsy that released the video where she was pouring her mind concerning reactors. Since this edit matter the long, as make her join now one, join the other matter, then we won't talk. And when someone decide that they want to create content, one thing people need to understand is I don't know how people see marriage. Oh, I don't understand. Before you never watch her. That's her recent video she posted a few hours ago. She put I don't know 3 or 4 hours by now. She posted that video. But if you go to Life of Kemsy, you will see the video. It's at the very top. See that she know, no be spoken that she the matter and this edit matter they long. You know go finish today. Oh, as in, every time when I saw her video, I just even before I clicked to watch, I was smiling. Seeing the thumbnail and the title, I was already smiling. I was like, I was expecting this to happen, but not as fast as it did happen. And I wasn't expecting it to come from Edith's sister, maybe a fan of hers or something, a lover of editorial, something. I didn't expect the sister. So people should understand that I don't know how people look at marriages. Before a man or a woman decide they want to marry someone, there are qualities that that person will possess. And one of those things is you trusting that man or woman, knowing that there are certain things they will not do. So I don't see how Kemsey thinks that every husband will now go. First of all, have you even asked yourself if you go and ask their husbands, they will know that, oh, my wife is a reactor. They can only tell you that my wife is a content creator. They don't know much about it because it's not just their thing. They're after the hustle to keep the family going and things like that, doing their manly thing. You understand? Head of the house doing the thing that they have to do. They don't go poke nosing into what their wife is doing because they know that their wife will not go out there and make a fool of themselves as married women, according to you, that all these people that were talking, all these reactors, they are one, women, and two, they're all married women and all of that. So I just feel like, Kemsey, next time when you want to talk about this thing, there's a level of gallantness that need to come with you being a content creator, because you have to, when you're putting out a message, it doesn't matter how good, how peaceful. In fact, even when you're preaching the Bible, sometimes there are atheists that will come there and swear at you that there is no God, you're stupid and all of that. So once you decide to be a content creator, it doesn't matter what niche you're in. There are people that will not agree with whatever comes out of your mouth. Okay, you have to stand your ground if you believe what you're saying. Okay, so Kemsey, if you want gallant, gallant all the way through to the end. I was expecting you to say, look, reactor, this, that. You did a video, give the name of the title, give the thumbnail of the, point it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. According to you, they did series, right? Episode. Point out well, at least 4, 5 episodes. Bring out the title, bring out the thumbnail, explain why that person no make sense. Do you understand? So when that person will see the video, the person will be able to go back and like, oh wait, I think Kemsey misunderstood the point. You understand? Oh, Ali, you're welcome. I'm just seeing now because I was trying to round up. It says, now Edith's younger sister that is in school of nursing. Oh, I was, it's even now that Edith started talking about the hotel. That's the first time I was seeing her sisters. I didn't, right up until now, I cannot differentiate between the two. I saw in the hotel one doing grandma gift makeup, one had tinted hair. Like I still don't know who is who among the younger sisters of Edith. So thank you very much, Hamida Ali. I hope I didn't bother your name. Hamida Ali. Thank you so much for explaining. So it's okay. Her sister Jenny always mind her business. Oh, really? Maybe the Jenny is older than this one that is talking. You know that the last born, I don't know if she's the last born, but maybe she's younger than the Jenny and Edith. So I guess her blood the hot. But something that she pointed out, and I just hope that when reactors are going to watch her video, I just hope um they key in on what she said, and I'm just going to repeat that. I think it was somewhere around the middle of her video where she said when she went to one of the reactors channel, she scrolled and saw how many videos that this reactor has actually done. She actually had to call herself names. So I think at some point it's almost like the views that the reactors are getting, and as she also being a content creator, she must have been calculating the cash that the reactors are cashing out. And she's like, can you imagine? I happen to be the younger sister, like the blood sister to this person, and I have not even cashed out. I have not even posted 5 videos, and yet people are out here cashing out. So she really had to buckle herself up and do this video. And which are the fastest way to actually come out and get people's attention by not only just posting, because there are so many videos right now coming out of from all the people that went to the event, and UK family also getting all the attention and all of that. So I think this lady is just trying her best to put herself where people will also talk about her the way they're talking about her sister, and it brings subscriber, it brings view, it brings everything to your channel, traffic, and all of that. So I just hope that reactors, if they would even pay attention to her or try to address what she has said, they would understand that. I think at this point it is really pissing her off that people are cashing out and she's yet to, and she's just getting to, and she had to look for Omo. At the end of the day, YouTube now hustle. Let me read what Alice said. They said she's now celebrating her elder sister because she don't make money. They are Edie's step sisters. Oh, so she's not celebrating because they don't make money. Who no like money now, Ali? If that's the case, well, step or no step, like, blood is still blood. So of course, when something as good as this happens in the family, of course, everybody needs to celebrate. And you might feel that she didn't or they didn't celebrate her before, but every family always have their ups and downs, and all of that. But it is good when something good is happening that everybody celebrates. So as a family, they have exposed a lot now trying to cover up. Well. Cover up they would do, but it will be difficult, because that's the thing with internet. What you've actually put out there will always be there. And if you know that you don't want it there, don't put it there. But that brings us to the next discussion because it's already 12 midnight and it's a school week. So I won't be spending much time. If it's the weekend, then yes, we could see it. Okay, so the next we want to talk about UK family in serious trouble. So I said this in the beginning of this video and I will repeat it again now. When Edith announced about her hotel and announced about the grand opening and all of that, that was when I started saying, UK family, if you know waiting good for you, no go that party you. I beg, celebrate your sister from far. And another thing I said was, if UK family will attend that event, it is going to take from editorial celebration. And that's what we're seeing right now. Now everybody's trying to say, oh, how UK family was treated, how this happened, how that happened. And I feel like this was actually a calculated move on UK family's side, but I'm not sure why. I don't know why UK family did that because there's no way UK family would tell me that she attending that event would not take from editorial. In the sense that if UK family didn't attend that event, the storyline right now on YouTube will be completely different from what we are seeing right now. So sometimes when you want to do something, you just don't have to think about yourself alone. Think about the other person. That's one. Secondly, when I was watching the videos that people were posting and the video that Edith posted, if you notice, it is like her stomach is massive. It is far gone. Okay, the way Edith looks like she's really far gone into this her pregnancy, and I feel like as a sister, as a family member, if strangers, if people from outside can actually look in and see these things, how is it that a sister, a cousin cannot see and understand this thing? The reason that UK family went there is what I still do not understand. Because if it's reconciliation, that was the wrongest day to go for reconciliation. Who has time to be doing reconciliation when you're planning an event as big as that, and when you're building a hotel as big as that, when you have all so 1,001 things to do, and on top of that, the lady is pregnant. UK family did not think of the stress that she's going to put her cousin through when her cousin will set her eyes on her. Although UK family tried to make, oh, no one make people reconcile, no one, but she did not say if they had reconciled. She did not say if they had an understanding. But then looking at the video from the event, it was obvious that editorial was not feeling UK. Not at all. Like she couldn't even, some people are able to pretend a little bit and kind of just, those fake smile or something. Editorial did not even lock eye with. I've not seen. I'm still waiting to see that video where editorial. Some persons are claiming that there are contents. So let's keep watching. Let's see who's going to post that video where we will see editorial locking eye with UK the way she did with every other person. We saw how the YouTubers interviewed the ones that wanted to interview her. She granted the interview. They all laughed together, calling her CEO and everything. I did not see that with her cousin. And tell me, if you're going to grant interview to other YouTubers, your own relation now, go figure a few seconds of one or two things so the person too can post. But it just feels like UK family was just thinking about, I am going to make this happen now. I want us to reconcile and it must happen now. Ali said, congratulations to the latest CEO, Edith. Of course, a huge congratulations to Editorial. It is not easy. Her hotel is super, super awesome. And come on, the sky is not even her limit. Okay, she did a great job there. That hotel is beautiful. I hope that she would do a good advert for that place, put it out there. If she would have to, even she has big YouTubers that she knows, right? I guess those, if they should also shout her out, let her put it in the news, let her do everything, blogs, get the blogs to post about it, pay a little bit wanting. I would really love to see that the rooms are all booked. Okay, like the hotel is fully packed, or when certain celebration or events are going on in Abuja, where lots of people are looking for where to lodge, or all those big church programs where people would travel from far and wide and want to come and lodge. I hope that Editorial's hotel will be one of those hotels where they will just pack people and lodge them there. Let Editorial make the money that she has put in there. A huge congratulations to her. A huge congratulations to her. And going on about UK family attending that event and what UK family did and all of that. Words on the street. And shout out to Choice TV on this one, because it's from Choice TV we're hearing this side of the gist. And Choice TV is one reactor that can hear, oh, like when something is going on YouTube. Choice is one of those persons that people always contact first. I guess because of the Bass Goes Ratata way of Choice's delivery, people love giving Choice the hot gist. So, words on the street. And shout out to Choice TV, as Choice was the first one to break what I'm about to say. This part of the hot gist, okay? Why I said UK is in trouble. Now, when UK family first posted her video, when she was going to Editorial's hotel a day to the event, and she said she was going to Editorial's home. When I saw UK family standing in front of the door of Editorial's home, filming and knocking, I was saying, oh my goodness, because in my head, watching that video, I was thinking maybe Editorial might still be at home. And knowing fully well what Editorial did to the other person that got locked up, I was like, I wasn't even thinking that she would even think. I was like, okay, don't go celebrate this person. Stay in your house and celebrate your sister. But if you will not stay in your house, okay, going to the Editorial hotel, it's kind of understandable. Okay, a lot of people are going to be there, but so it's a little bit safer. But not UK family moving with her phone, filming like everything, like all is well in paradise, going to Editorial's home. When that door didn't open, I was like, Editorial will not open this door. Because for me, watching that video, in my head, Editorial was still at home, you know? And when she got into the home and she did, when the door opened and she did not, end the video and walk in, she kept filming and all of that. There's something I want to really point out that a lot of people might not understand. That is a very dangerous move that UK family did, but I don't even think UK family understand. A lot of people do that. Even people that post a lot of vlogs, you see people vlogging from their home, showing their street and all of that. It is very easy for people to trace you. It is very easy from little sign, from little things that is showing in the background of your video that you don't even know is showing. People can figure out where you stay. So I think that's another thing that UK did not even think about. And I felt like if Editorial was at home, Editorial would have been pissed off that she was filming that whole thing. That's just how I felt. Then, fast forward, now we're beginning to hear that after UK posted this particular content now that a lot of people saw, and a lot of people were like, oh my goodness. Peacemaker said, leave the family alone. Wallahi talai, I no hold them gone. So, uh, seeing the and moreover, you're welcome, Peacemaker. Your name now, Peacemaker. You need to make more peace, sha. Any which way, now way. You know what? They say no matter the weight of elephant, you know if it cause earthquake. Oh. So if you not like our gist, sorry. Editorial na content creator. Her family members na content creator. Now then carry matter come outside. Do not carry leg waka enter their house. So any which way, the gist continue. So last night, it's been said that as the video has been seen, it's not even surprising that Editorial does not appreciate the fact that UK went to her home filming that video. And it seemed like they want UK family to pull the video down. So all eyes are open. Peacemaker is already saying we should leave them. We're not leaving them. Oh. We're keeping our eyes open to see if UK family is going to pull down the video on her channel, as she also filmed the kids of some. When I saw that video, I thought the kids in the home was Editorial's she left the kids at home, of which later on they're going to bring the kids over, only for Choice TV to Choice TV to point out that actually the kids were someone else's kids. And I was like, okay, okay. So that makes it even more complicated because if it's her sister's kids, then it's still on the family saga level. How would that person now feel? We still do not know. Is UK family going to pull down the content or she won't? Let's keep watching. If she does pull it down, we will be here to discuss it. And those of you that feels like we're talking about this family, leave them alone. Nobody's holding them. Nobody is wishing them evil or anything. But what you've put online is what people are going to talk about. Okay. If the saga was not there, we will only be dissecting and analyzing editorials, hotels, celebrating with her, rejoicing. But that part, no company say would they rejoice with her. Why you know say more leave that part of the gist to mono talk about editorial hotel? If you say more leave that part now, say pray for the family instead of causing trouble. What's your definition of causing trouble? Please define trouble causing in the comment section. I beg. Define how we take the cause trouble as we're here talking. We're causing trouble between editorial and her sister. Trouble with them don't cause many years ago already. Anyways, that being said, we all have our opinion and we all have our take. But what they've tabled on YouTube is what is being discussed here. How you take no say Edith no complain to me? Did I don't tell you whether Edith complain to me or no complain to me or UK complain to me or they no complain to me. First of all, peacemaker, if you feel like Edith did not complain to me, Edith complain give you where you can't come there say, "Ma, leave the." Okay, you said the family. Did the family complain to you or say, "Please, peacemaker, be our defender"? One thing most of you don't understand is the fact that you're pointing one finger at someone, the rest of your fingers are pointing back at you. Because what you're trying to say is what you're out here doing. Did they ask you to be the peacemaker? Like they don't know, they don't have a mouth. Okay, Edith does not have a mouth. Edith does not know how to make people to stop talking about her after being on YouTube for 9 years. UK doesn't know how to make people to stop talking about her, and the rest of the family do not know what to do to get people to stop talking about. Nobody is causing harm. The harm they have caused already by themselves with their mouth. There is nothing anybody can do that is worse than what they've already done to themselves. So we are just out here discussing what they put out there. That being said, back to what I was saying. So let us watch out and see if UK family is going to pull down that content. So we don't even know what this is going to lead. We've already seen the video of UK family attending that event that she wasn't even supposed to attend, in my opinion. You can celebrate people from afar. There is nothing anybody can tell me about it. If you want to celebrate someone, there are so many ways you can celebrate. Okay, yeah, they might not be in contact, no way to call on the phone or whatnot. You can write a note. You can send through her mom. At least her mom might be upset with you, but she's a mother, so she will listen. So you can congratulate the mom and say, please extend it to your daughter. And that's it. On the day of the event, you can play music in your home, buy music, champagne, cook, dance in your home while they're dancing there, celebrating. At the end of the day, is the heart that God is looking at, not what humans or man will say. Okay, that's just what it is. What if, as she showed up there, Edith was so upset that Edith was forced into quick labor? People will not be saying what they are saying here, saying, good say you go, good say you go. No, certain things, when you want to make certain decisions, you have to sit back and think through and not just think about yourself alone. But so far, everything UK have done, it's almost like UK wants the reconciliation now and wants it to happen now. Because even in her video, she had said as far as you did not buy someone, she doesn't keep things, she doesn't take take things at heart. She would always slowly just let it go. And if it's words, if it's insult and whatnot, it doesn't matter. But what if Editorial is not that type of person? Some people don't have this forgiving spirit. Some people, it takes them a whole lot of time before they get to that point where they will even start thinking about if they should, forgive you. And there are also people that will forgive you but would still want to dine with a long spoon with you. But some persons are still not satisfied even after you've told them that I have forgiven you. They want you people to go back to being the way you used to be, 5 and 6. It can there are things that you break. No matter how you try to use glue to glue it, mend it, it will never be the same. It will never be the same. And some people find it very difficult to accept that. And I think that's exactly what UK is going through. Even if Edith is able to say, okay, we're family, we will definitely meet sometime when something in, maybe if I go home and I decide to stop visit my auntie, maybe she might be there sometimes. I don't know, or family events, those kind of things that will bring everybody together. But UK family seem like UK family wants it to happen now, 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 now. Like right now, right now, right now. Peacemaker, continue praying. That's amazing. That's really amazing. But the funny thing is, this prayer you're putting it here instead of putting it on their family channels. You have to go from UK to Editorial to the sisters to Grandma Gift to Mr. Mazi to everybody in their family. That's where you're supposed to put this peace be unto their family there. So the prayer will be more effective because they will see it and they will say amen to it. Okay. So that's how it works. Um, that being said, I feel like UK is just trying too hard to make it happen now. And maybe Edith is really not there. Edith is heavily pregnant. And I think one of the things that she will be thinking about is how to deliver safely and how to finish her hotel and every other business dealings that she has going on that she has not even spoken about. So maybe she's not even thinking about reconciliation with her cousin and all of that. But the cousin is already coming with settlement and this and that kind of videos online. I think UK family should just calm down and give Editorial more time. And if truly that they want her to pull down that content, just private it. It's one video, okay? You might lose the money you've made from that video, but trust me, there are more videos that you're going to make that people will still pull up and watch, and you're going to cash out from those videos. If you feel like your cousin's name is bringing um views and traffic to your channel, you can still use it as a clickbait where you would be talking about something else. You can still put her name there just so people click to watch and all of that. But if it's just that one particular video that is going to bring more issues, then it's just better you just let it go. If truly you want this reconciliation and you want it to, or you want things to go back to how it used to be, which it would take time. People like, oh, the family, it is going to take time. It is going to take time because a lot has been said and a lot was said in public, not just in private. So it will take a long time before that family will go back to the way they used to be. But is it possible? Yes, it is possible because blood is blood at the end of the day, you understand? So that love will always still be there, no matter how they fight, no matter how they feel like they don't like each other right now. Over time, the whole hurt and all of that is going to die down a little bit, and they will get to the point where they will be able to sit down and reason and talk about why they said the hateful and hurtful things they said to each other, why things happen. They will kind of trace back to where this whole thing started, because I don't even think this whole thing started from where a lot of people think it started from. But there's a pain, there's a hurt somewhere that's been for many years, and until they're able to dig in and get there and talk about it and try to really free themselves, you know it will not heal. But with time they will be able to get that done. That being said, that's all we have to discuss. We've been here for an hour. I didn't even think we'd be able to stay here for an hour, but we've been here for an hour discussing the editorial and UK family, whatever is going on in the editorial hotel, and watching the videos and everything. It's super, super amazing. Thank you all for coming. And I say, God bless you all. My silent watchers, I know some of you were able to comment. God bless you, Choice TV. God bless you. Uh, Hamida Ali, God bless you. Peacemaker, God bless you. And all of my silent watchers, I have more of people that will just come in and listen, but they won't comment. But like I always say at the end of all of my videos, God bless each and every one of you. And something that I want a lot of people to understand is that in content creation, creating content and all of that, there's a lot of crews. A lot of people take this whole thing personal, but I know that editorial, being on the streets of YouTube for 9 years, being a content creator understands a lot. That's why you don't see editorial losing a sweat over the fact that her name is being mentioned or talked about. I feel like some of you are taking this whole thing too serious. Look, there's just so much. This life is so short. There's nothing in this life. Don't feel like anybody's beefing anybody. Don't feel like anybody's hating on anybody. It is only stupid to hate someone you don't know, someone you've never seen, someone you've never met, someone you've never had personal issues with. At the end of the day, even the Bible says, let us forgive. So even if you've met the person have done something to you, you're still able to forgive because it says forgive 70 times 7 if you want your heavenly father to forgive you also. So that's almost like never getting upset or holding anything to heart. And furthermore, the Bible also led us to understand that before you seek for things, you also have to clear your heart. Okay, so holding back, you guys, all of these things is just cruise. People put stuffs out on YouTube. Most definitely, people gonna talk about it. Nobody's beefing anybody. It's not a big deal. We don't know these people. And I believe the whole people really don't give a damn. It's just about the cruise talking about the whole stuff. And immediately you end the video or the live stream, you have other things you have to do with your life other than thinking about people that you did a video about. Nobody does that. I doubt if anybody does. But that being said, the gist continues, okay? As far as things keep coming, we will just keep dissecting. And so many other topics are also flying. And another thing I want to say is, why is it that when we're talking about celebrities, a lot of people don't come in and tell us leave these people alone? Like when Davido was busy giving people belly and we're talking about it, people didn't say leave Davido. He was a family man. He is a family man. He's someone's child. And when we talk about all these other celebrities, a lot of people are choice, they laugh. Oh, I know they watch her. Okay. So let us just understand that all of this is cruise. That's one thing I want to just make people to understand. When you want to do celebrity gist, entertainment and whatnot in general, it's just about discussing everything that comes your way, and that's it. And for those reactors that you people see reacting to just YouTubers, that's they've actually niched down to, okay, they're going to focus on talking about YouTubers. So don't feel like because they're talking about YouTubers, they don't like the YouTubers. It's just part of the whole thing. And most of these YouTubers understand 100%. If someone does a video and you feel like the person was being too insultive, or the person was saying things that you felt like those things are not true, you can drop a comment, and I believe the person will see your comment. And if the person feels like you misunderstood or the person needs to take correction, the person will. But don't always feel like people are attacking people because people are beefing or people want trouble or people want. The world is hard enough. A lot of war, a lot of things are going on. Nobody wants more problems. Okay. So that being said, that brings us to the end of today's gist. Omo. Ooh, don't pass 12 midnight. Oh. That brings us to the end of today's gist. And I want to say thank you all so much, my silent watchers. God bless each and every one of you here. I see I have 10 people available here. Those that breezed in and breezed out, those that stopped by from the beginning of my stream. I say God bless each and every one of you. If you've ever stopped by my channel, I say God bless you. As you go to bed today, I pray that Heavenly Father guide and send his angel to secure the four corners of your home. May no evil eye see you. 1,000 shall fall by your side and 10,000 at your right hand, and like they will not come near thee, but only with thy eyes shall thy behold and see the reward of the wicked. May God guide and protect everyone. I know some of us, it's probably morning, afternoon, depending on what part of the world where you are. I pray that God guide and protect each and every one of you, your family, your loved ones. As you're stepping out of your house, may the Holy Spirit guide and protect you. As you go into your vehicle, public transport, may God guide and protect you. Your kids in schools, may God guide and protect them. That which your heart desire, I pray that God Almighty will grant. Those secret prayer of yours, believe that it is done, and so shall it be. God bless each and every one of you. And I say thank you for stopping by this channel. Something great is going to happen in your life. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. Till next time, this is Entertainment Daily. And if you love our gist, do not forget to subscribe. If you love dissecting with us, feel free to share your opinion. Feel free to always drop your thoughts as we will analyze and dissect together. I remain your host, Octavia Cora, and this is me saying good night from my side and good morning for some of you. And some people are starting their day, some people are out already, but may God guide and protect every one of us and bless us all. Thank you so very much. See you on the next one. Bye, everyone. Thank you.